Welcome to Raymond James Stadium, the big pirate ship. And the Blazers will kick off first, and here we go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bulls offense will go on the attack first. James Simon, last timeout, scored a touchdown just under 100 yards in their victory. Back to throw, it's Croman Hope. The quick out. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Thurman. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man to the left. Big play on that one as he works his way all the way to the 28-yard line.
Well, it's the first 3rd down of the game. You can't execute it any better than that. Really nice job in protection. Good job by the QB finding the open man. Nice route, and it's an explosive play early for this offense.
And the Bulls racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on first down. Steps away. He's going to run it. All right, guys, big picture here. Let's talk some USF. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Well, it's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip-shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
Going to the running game. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the back. Made a defender miss. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls!
And that's a great job finishing the drive. But, man, I got to go back. I love the 4th down call. Being aggressive. First drive of the football game for this offense. They set a tone. They cap it off. They create momentum to start.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. And he's going to try to return this one. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So UAB's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And they've got the veteran, this senior quarterback, to guide the ship. Last time out, a solid day in a victory, throwing for more than 200 yards and a couple of scores. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Breaks into the open. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Might as well give it to him again. Pushes ahead for a couple, they'll mark it at the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The play action fake. And he's all bottled up, and now it's Ross. The ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Blazers will try to pin them back with the punt. Nestles it in at the 35. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. Here's a heat, and they got it.
And that is priority number 1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here, get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
The Bulls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Croman Hope. Dances away. Stumbled to the ground. Now facing a 3rd and long. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Maybe a crease. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And the Bulls want to move quickly.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Bulls.
And he's in for a second touchdown, man. He knows what to do when he gets down. He knows how to get in the end zone. And I love when you can run the football as you get closer to that goal line. Be the more physical team, and they're doing just that.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker.
They make fun of kickers saying they don't have to worry about contact. They do in situations like that. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Back to throw, it's Rodgers. Right on the money. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The lone back's got it. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Here's a snap, ready to cut one loose. Sets up the screen. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. And the Blazers will have it 1st and 10. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to it. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Turning it on. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Blazers have this offense rolling. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Trying play action. It's complete to the right. Picked up 4 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 6. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. He wants to throw it. Complete. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Blazers moving quickly to the line.
And I think they found a matchup they like, man. This running back has been a problem out of the backfield. Like, we know he can run it, but the matchups now, who's going to cover him? Is it a linebacker? Is it a safety? Right now, this offense, they found something with him catching the football in the backfield, and they just keep going back to it.
Wants to throw. It's Rodgers. Fires to the wideout. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Fires downfield. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And here comes the field goal unit. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. Field goal is good. Now the lead is down to 11.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. He just couldn't hold his water long enough in the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And run inside. It's Simon. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Parks.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. To the air, it's Croman Hope. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Might have a chance. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The Bulls will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Goes to the option. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. 2nd and goal coming up. Trying to punch it in. Touchdown Bulls! And they take it in for 6 more points. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. He'll bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The hand to the running back. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14. The Blazers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20. A pickup of 5. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Blazers come to the line with a new set of downs.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because
nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls.
The Blazers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Now they'll run the draw, and they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Stopped immediately. Might have gotten a little cute with that run on 3rd and long, and they got nothing to show for it. They punt it away on 4th down. Hauls it in, looking for space. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. This USF offense will open this drive right here. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. Quick spin on the run. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. To the air, it's Croman Hope. Got it in the middle, it's Thurman. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Complete to the right. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Bulls have pushed it inside the 20. In the red area, it's Simon. Got some room in to the goal line. Touchdown, South Florida. Great job by the back on the option.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. Here he comes with the return. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Blazers offense looks primed and ready to get things rolling here. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Bringing the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Well, that's their 3rd sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this is one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
And the Blazers will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. A fair catch side. It's Simon. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Croman Hope. Zings it complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Keeps it himself. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Bulls getting set on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. He's got him. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down. Wants to go right back downfield. That's caught. It's Parks. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. And the Bulls can really attack on this 2nd and short. Here comes the option. Quarterback keep. Could be enough. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, USF. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? He scores for the 5th time in this game.
And that's why it's so tough to stop an option offense in plays like this, because defensively you've got to be so good with your assignments. Someone needs the dive. Someone needs the quarterback. Who's got the pitch man? That time nobody on defense had the answer.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and the score is 35-3. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with an exclamation point, running it in from the 19. And he's going to bring it out. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. UAB comes out, the offense looking for a productive drive. It's a draw. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Keeps it on the bootleg. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
And there's finally a bright spot for this offense in the passing game, completing that on 3rd down. I know we're in the 2nd quarter. They're trailing by a lot, but you need something positive to happen here to build some momentum. Maybe they can build on that, drive the field, score some points before going in here at halftime, and get a little juju going.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Picks up the 1st down. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Blazers in the hurry-up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. That last completion left them with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love this slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They go right back to him. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. One drive is already ended with a field goal. They'll try to do it again, this time a rather long one from 46 yards out. That is no good. The idea was to draw just a tad closer. Instead, the mountain is still enormous. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. They'll go to the counter. Good gain there, picks up the first down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the Illinois Fighting Illini. And it's the Buckeyes looking to extend that win streak to double digits. How many teams can say that? It's been one of the best coaching jobs in football this year, and a big payday is on the horizon. Now back to your game at Raymond James Stadium. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Raymond James Stadium.
The Bulls will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Rodgers. Finds his big tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Klein. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Got it. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Wants to keep it in the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Klein. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later. But take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. It's on target and complete. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. They go to the draw. Shows him the stiff arm. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Blazers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quick release on the RPO. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. The Blazers have it in scoring position on first and goal. Looking for a man, it's Rodgers. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. They'll run the counter. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll try to pass it in on third and goal. He's got it on the run. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. They'll send the back in motion. He'll set up to throw. And that ball's incomplete on fourth down, but wait just a second. There is a flag, and this is a big call. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
Man, that's a bad break for the offense because they're running the ball and just trying to give themselves some wiggle room down near their own end zone. He breaks through, but you can't hold on to the football. And the worst thing happens. You now turn it over, giving it to the opponent inside your own red zone.
He'll keep it himself. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. He's got it on the move. He has stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Are forced to settle for 3.
Man, as a defensive coach, that's a win. When you can be already put in a bad position because your offense fumbles and they're in scoring position and you give up just 3, that is a situational football at its best. Nice job by this defense, handling a little adversity and just giving up the field goal.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Scanning the field, it's Croman Hope. Just a short pass to the tight end. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Plucks it out of the air. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Akbar. They are able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They've got it at the 41. 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Bulls have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on first down. Gets it out fast. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. Finds his man. It's Akbar. Could not make his way to the corner. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. It's complete. Shakes a man, and he might take off. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success...
Makes a grab and room to run. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking for a gap. It's Young. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Always impressive to grind through in the late season and get a solid victory, and now it just keeps rolling as we turn our attention to what's in store for next week. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down, doesn't convert this time. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. So now it's second and long. Off play action. Pocket breaking down. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
As a defensive lineman, let me tell you something. This is hunting season. This is when you pin your ears back and you absolutely fly to the quarterback, and you can see it. They know it's pass, and they get to him again.
Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. They'll move the wide receiver. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. Punt is in the air on fourth down. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Looking downfield, it's Croman Hope. He's got his man. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a second and long. Now on the option. He'll keep it on second down. Finding some room. He's wrestled to the ground. They ran the option beautifully, and they pick up the first down. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. This time he wants to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. It's Upshaw. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. On the delay, it's Thurman. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
He's looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Simon. They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage. On the option. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The Bulls come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Back to throw, it's Croman Hope. The sweet feet buy a little time. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. He'll do it himself. Touchdown, Bulls! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Blazers offense looks primed and ready to get things rolling here. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Leaves it with the back. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Blazers will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. Now this offense is back on the field. Takes the handoff. It's Simon. Got enough for the first. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. The offense lining up for a first down play. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Maybe some room here.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And the Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there. Tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. From the red zone, it's Thurman. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. UAB comes out, the offense looking for a productive drive. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Looking for room at the 40. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Defense playing a bail technique. The pull and throw off the RPO. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. Motion from the wide receiver. He breaks a tackle. He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. The Blazers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll go with a direct snap. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Takes the easy one to the back. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game. Possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One